and we're tackling the omelet. Now I know we've gotten a lot of comments, people asking us what's the best and easiest way to make an omelet, and I'm going to show that to you. Farm fresh eggs, that's the first thing you want to start with, and I'm going to use 3 eggs here. Crack them into a clean bowl. You can tell they're farm fresh because the yolk is actually orange. It's not yellow, it's so rich in color. So that's 2 and 3. And now I use a fork here, you could use a whisk. Gently whisk the eggs together. Add a hefty pinch of salt, a tablespoon of chopped herbs, and these are fine herbs, or fine herbs as the French say. And what that is it's chive, tarragon, parsley, or chervil. And now a half a tablespoon of unsalted butter that's cut into small cubes. And that gets added right into the egg mixture. If you're using really fresh eggs, you need to add a teaspoon of water. What it really does to farm fresh eggs is it helps to break the eggs up. It's easier that way. If you have an older egg, the whites start to degrade a little bit and become watery, so you don't have to add water in that case. I'm gonna add a little bit here. And now I'm gonna heat a 10-inch nonstick skillet over medium heat for about 30 seconds. And using a wider skillet here, 10 inches as opposed to an 8-inch, which we would use for something like scrambled eggs, is important because you want the egg to spread out, creating a very thin crepe-like omelet. So the pan's been heating for 30 seconds, and I'm gonna add a tablespoon and a half of unsalted butter to the pan, and just wanna melt this down in the pan. So now the egg mixture is gonna be poured right in the center of the pan, and now here's the tricky part. You need to shake the pan back and forth, and with the fork create a figure 8 pattern. And what this does is it brings the cooked egg into the center of the pan. So it pulls the cooked egg from outside the pan and it brings it into the center, cooking the omelet nice and evenly. And this needs to happen for about 25 seconds. So the edges are set, it's still a little wet in the middle, but it will cook through. And just take a rubber spatula, a heat-proof spatula, go around the edge, loosen it a little bit, and starting with the omelet towards you, tilt the pan up slightly and gently fold the omelet in on itself a few times, just like this. And then the other side of the omelet, fold that in. And this is a classic French omelet. It's a folded omelet. And so once you have the 2 sides folded in like this, you can invert it right onto your plate. Press down the seam a little bit and gently flip the omelet right onto your plate. Now you can garnish this up with some herbs, or you could serve it with some toast, but there you have it, a perfectly cooked French omelet that took 2 minutes to make. If you have any kitchen conundrums, or if you have any breakfast conundrums that you